Forza! Venite tutti a Udine per il Paris Film Festival!
For me, because it's my first time to join a film festival, so I think it's amazing and very exciting. I very love this festival because it provides me a good chance to put my film in the big screen, and I really love the audience here. I hope I have chance to come here again.
I think to describe this film festival, I would use the word touching. I was really touched by the audience, who watch our film, yes. Because this is a small town and then the people is very nice to us, and I really feel happy to be here, honestly.
Yeah, I feel the same, and I'm really impressed by the whole film festival. And I think it's a Will Film Festival that helps them West meets East. It's really like a cultural exchange. I'm really impressed.
I think the Fresh Wave actually, give us a chance to make this movie. They provide us budget and to provide us a screening chance. This is very important to us. As an independent filmmaker, they give me budget. It means the two core of our film, And after that, also we got a tutor, director's tutor, which is a professional one, is working in fields for like 20 or 30 years. This is very important part for us because we are still learning how to make a movie. Their advice and their, all the opinion is really good experience to our filmmaking in this short duration. Honestly, so I have to say thanks to the Arts Development Council. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fresh Wave is a really good platform for us because the whole package is very substantial. We have the funding, we have everything actually, and I think I tried to make use of this chance as a motivation for me to make at least one film in my life, But I think it is the starting point. You have to action, and then so I really thanks to ADC and also Fresh Wave gave me a chance, and everything just follows up. And for the experience of Fresh Wave, actually it's kind of a mix and match. It's like a mixing flavor for me because, for example, at the beginning, it's kind of not many friends like very supporting because maybe it's because my issue is kind of very social political, and it is not really they didn't care about this issue before, but after I tried to explain to them and persuade to them, and then later on I get more and more supporting, and then more and more people are helping me. I think it's like fluctuating situation, and all in all, I have to thank all the people who supported me and who didn't actually, because they motivate me more to persuade more people to support. So the whole process is really good experience. Yeah, not only for shooting or filming, but also for like how to persuade your ideas to others or how to work with other people. This is also a very good experience for me.
My advisor is Marble Zhang. She is a very good director and very kind and helped me a lot. Especially in the pre-production, because we have a limit of time to write our script, just about 1 month and 1.5 months to finish our full script. And then in the beginning, sometimes I will don't know how to start to write a scene of the story, and then in the first meeting with Marble Zhang, and then she give me lots of confidence and tell me how to start, and then what's the main point for a scene or for the whole story, and then she give me some clues or some tips, and then I learned a lot from her, and one unforgettable experience is I remember one time because the meeting time is not enough, maybe just half hours, and then but she spent the half hour to watch my first cut. But after watch the first cut, and then we have to leave because the meeting just hold about half hours, and then she hasn't give me the opinions, and then she is very good because I remember about in the midnight she called me and then spent about half and 2 hours to give me her opinions on my first cut, and I think that experience make me very touching, because she really pay attention on my production, and then she really helped me a lot. So I also take this a chance to thank her.
Say the meeting with the tutor is a lifetime experience. I mean, with famous directors, honestly, and the experience is like I already wrote a complete script to him, and then he already read it. I mean, and then we meet for like about 2 hours, and then he can see things before it happens. I mean, because he see through all the problem of my script, and I mean, for example, from the character point of view and the plot. I mean, is it smooth? I mean, is it make sense? I mean, and he also inspired me to think in the opposite way. And in the pre-production section, he also helped a lot, because we got some very complicated scenes, for example, car crash and that kind of thing. And actually, he has no idea how I could make it, honestly, because from that budget-wise, I mean, he think that, okay, if you wrote this script, are you seriously? He asked me, because as a professional filmmaker, he think that it's still difficult to do it with. Yeah, that's true. He said that it maybe involve some stunt, and also involve some computer graphics, that kind of thing. So I mean, I said to him, if I wrote this, I mean, I know how to make it, because I explained to him at that moment, and then he listened very carefully. And for example, the car crash scenes, I mean, we actually do that by camera reverse skill, and also a lot of different editing skill. And then I talked this part to him, and then he said, okay, that may work. And without any dangerous stunt, you know. So I mean, this is very comfortable conversation to him. And after the movie finished, I mean, I bring my first cut to him, and then he watches it. He is amazed, honestly. And then, okay, with that budget, with that all limitation, you could do that way. I mean, it's okay. But I mean, he give a lot of advice of the editing to help the story, not only the skill. I mean, he's not talking about, oh, the shot is not smooth and it's jump cut or something. No, he's talking about the whole storytelling, the thinking of it. So I mean, I do a second cut and I show him, and then he approve it. Yeah, this is very good experience to me. A learning process. I mean, very touching one. Yeah.